when it comes to dating, does race matter to any of you guys?
Yes, it absolutely does matter to me. I don't want to come across as being racist. However, my preference is to date someone who can relate to my experience in America. Like you kind of alluded to the culture and what's going on here in the United States. So for me, it is important to have that person who understands, and I understand his plight as a Black man every time he walks out the door. I would date other brown people, but I just think that personally, I've always dated someone who has been of, Black or brown ethnicity. And I think that in America, and it may be different in other countries, and I'm not saying that it is wrong to date someone outside of your race. I'm by no means saying that. Love truly it should be blind. But for me personally, because I grew up in the South, if I were to date a Caucasian, I would always have in my mind, what is he really thinking? Is he about to, say something he don't need to say?
At this point in my life, I'm absolutely not racist, never been racist. I'll just say it like this: red and yellow, black and white, they're all precious in my sight. And, y'all don't expect me to be deep tonight, really. Don't do it. But no, I actually listen. I just honestly feel like if she can love me, she can be white, Black, Latino, Mexican, as long as she ain't ugly.
I really don't have a preference. Over the years, I've been dating just African American ladies. But in my younger days, it may have been Caucasian because I grew up mostly in a white neighborhood. We were the only Black family forever. So I would actually look more, everyone's different, but I would look more based on the spiritual realm than anything. So they can be Black, brown, white, whatever, but we ain't not connected spiritually, or you can't really get how I am as a spiritual man and a spiritual man of God in my relationship with Him. It's not going to do us any good. So I know to get further, and it's usually entertaining it when we can't grow together, we can't walk together, we can't partner together. So I would just end it there.
For me, for one, I've heard people say that I'm not racist. I also think race is a construct of power, so I don't think we could ever be racist as Black people, but that's a whole nother conversation. For me, I don't necessarily mind what race in a sense, but I do think, of course, who I identify the most with clearly is a Black man. But I do know that, like, if God has something for me that's like, it's unexpected, and I end up meeting this Indian man, and I'm like, what? I would have never in my life. Like, basically what I'm saying is, like, I got to be open to whatever God's will is for my life. So what God's will is, because we all got preferences, we all got choices, things that we think we need and that we want, and that I'm pretty sure this is what I'm supposed to do. But God can literally come in and be like, actually, no, I got something a little different for you. Here you go. And we can at that point decide to either be obedient to that or, disobedient. Maybe we get our nice second runner up. But yeah, so I'm open in a sense, but like technically my dating history has been all Black men. So
okay.
Me, I'm the same way. I don't really have any like purposes or anything. Long as they love God, long as they know their purpose, long as they're a good person, that's all that matters to me. I don't really, look at the preferences. Like I said, and it all depends on who God has for me. Like they could be white, they could be Black. So I basically want the person that God wants me with. So I don't really go by preferences.